This particular particle could be described as your God, Goddess, the All That Is essence. It is a particle of consciousness. And we use the word particle here very loosely, we assure you. But it is the particle of consciousness that moves freely, without limits, and creates the conceptualization of that creator of your existence. And it is from that perspective that you now perceive God. Within that particle of consciousness comes then sufficient energy to form the microtron, which again reflects the thought form, the thought energy that is perceived as light within your dimension of reality. Understanding this will lead you to new awarenesses of choices to be made in regards to the measurement of time and space, and as a result could lead your world into a new exploration of technological innovation that would provide a new level of evolution for humankind to explore the far reaches of your universal galaxies. It would also lead to greater understanding of energy as a source, of the applications necessary to channel, to harness, to choose to focus the energy in a benevolent or malevolent manner. And it will help humankind recognize the fragility, the frailty of the energy of choice within the universal concept of thought form, microtron, and light. The interrelationship, the mathematical formula to discover these particular applications, these particular energies, is rather simple. See it from this perspective. If the God essence were viewed as G, and its thought forms were viewed as L for love, and the movement of the thought form into the microtron, where the microtron was viewed as M, capital M, small c. The interrelationship of those three would be G, minus L, divided by MC equals light. It's a rather simple equation. So now you have an equation that if your scientists truly choose to explore it, will lead humanity into the next evolutionary process.
How?
It's for the scientists to choose. How did Einstein's mathematical formula lead scientists to develop an atomic bomb? At the same time, you will realize that G is a constant that under your present data limitations will never be measured. It's infinite. Realize the mathematical equation and then choose to explore it. Now, the scientists will disagree with us and come up with a very complex mathematical equation. However, and they will argue with us and say that this does not fit in with E equals mc squared, Einstein's formula. But it does. Very much. So light exists in every particle of your existence, which is why when you cast off feet of clay, it is often said you move to the light. It is because you move to the thought form that reflects off of every microtron in the universe. You move into the consciousness of existence. And it could be said that your consciousness is there as well.
But we don't have to die to do that.
No, you don't. Most individuals choose to. Because most individuals do not realize how choice affects that equation.
How does it affect the equation?
It turns it upside down. That's what brings it about. Play with it, you'll see.
You mean upside down as in reversing light equals this?
Even further. Take a number of balls, put them in the air, juggle them, and you have a whole new equation, don't you? Choice allows you to discover G.
Mathematicians are going to have fun with that one.
Yeah, I know.
We know.
So the equation
They will
itself...
take centuries, lifetimes in fact, trying to disprove and then trying to prove what we've said.
Well, the equation sounds like it's movable, malleable, depending on
Choice.
perspective and choice.
There you go. So that would indicate then, what about light?
It's changeable,
Malleable, depending on choice.
depending on choice, yeah.
But in your environment, your mathematical, scientific, and world environment, light has been always viewed as a constant, hasn't it?
Yeah, but it in reality comes from our choice to create it,
It does, doesn't it?
and that's G.
That's the whole formula.